I bet. Let's knock this out, man. I just saw this weird title that just caught my eye. Florida mom stops. No, not stops. She snaps. And it says she shot her husband during a family barbecue. Yeah, you snapped and shot your husband during a family barbecue? That means things was all good just an hour ago. Nah? So, anyway, we're going to check this out, man. Let's see what's going on here, man. Alright, bro, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it, man. This happened, it says August 31st. Damn, that was the like peak summer last year. Damn, what was I doing August 31st last year? I kind of remember a little bit. Damn, but. Mm.
You'll never believe what this Florida mom is accused of doing while her children were in the house.
I want to hear your side of the story. I want to get it from you because you have the right to tell me what's going on.
I just, I just snapped. I couldn't do it anymore.
So what brought this mom?
Wow, I just snapped. I just couldn't do it anymore. Couldn't do what? I want to know, what did he do to cause her to snap?
We'll take you inside that Florida interrogation room where you'll learn the motive behind this shocking crime. Thanks for joining us on Law and Crime. I'm Elizabeth Milner. Coral Springs, Florida is reportedly known for being a family-friendly town. But what happened at one local home isn't family-friendly at all, because what this mom did had her son calling the cops on her for what she did to his dad.
Damn. Yo, imagine having to call the cops on your mom because she killed your dad. Yo, that's crazy.
Felt like a lot.
Where do you think
Wait, they said this is Florida? Is that what they said? If they said this is Florida, damn, bro, I can't wait for GTA 6.
when he's out, when he's supposed to be working? Do you have any confirmation that that's true, or?
I found out about someone, which is why we were in separate rooms.
Before we get more into that, let's go back to Labor Day weekend 2024.
Wait, did she say she found out about someone? Like the husband was cheating on her? And they was living in separate rooms?
Usually a time free from work, barbecue, soaking in that last bit of summertime before fall rolls in. According to Coral Springs Police, the Malcolm family was planning for a Labor Day barbecue until the sounds of loud bangs rang throughout the house. That prompted a 14-year-old boy to call police.
Open the door, let me see your hands. Come out. Where's your dad? Where's the... Where's mom at?
Where's mom? Come on.
Coral Springs Police, come outside! Coral Springs Police, come outside! Coral Springs Police, come outside! Coral Springs Police! You're in the house, come outside!
My man right here got a two-handed weapon. He has like an assault rifle. And he got his pistol right here. Got the body vest, which is good. He got a body vest too. Okay.
Whatever you want to go. Where's your mom at?
Where's mom at?
What you didn't hear, because YouTube guidelines, was the sound of another gunshot. So just moments ago, you saw on your screen the twin sons of Denise and Rohan.
Wait, after the police came and was calling out for her, she shot again?
Malcolm leave the home. Only their faces were redacted. One of the boys called 911 after hearing loud bangs. They were reportedly so loud he could hear them while listening to music with his headphones on. When he ran to his parents' bedroom, his mom Denise reportedly had a gun in her hand. while his dad was suffering from a gunshot wound to the shoulder. So when police arrived, they were calling for Denise to come out. Then another shot was fired.
I got shots fired inside the house.
Shot fired inside the house.
Wait, don't tell me that when the cops got there, the dude was still alive because he only had a shoulder wound from the first shot. And don't tell me that after the cops got there, that's when she decided to finish him. That's crazy if so.
Coral Springs Police! Give me a shield. Anybody got a shield? There's a female inside. The mom's still inside. Coral Springs Police! Coral Springs Police! Come on with your hands up! You get your shot! Come on with your hands up! You get your shot!
Clear, Captain, you want? 25. I got two juveniles outside. The
Come on
mother's
out!
still
Your hands up! Do it now! Come on out! Come on out! Come on out! Come on out! Come out! Come out to me now! Come out to me now! Keep coming out! Do it now! Keep coming out! Keep coming out! Turn away from me! Turn away from me! Back! Who's inside? Who's got a gun? Who's got a gun? Hands! Back her up! Cuff her up! Cuff her up! She seems up to something. They call people out when they someone to grab her. Cuff her up!
They say she seems up to something.
Coral Springs Police! Is there anybody else inside the house?
We have anybody in the back?
No, your sons are out.
46.
Yeah, two of them came out.
Coral Springs Police! Sir, is somebody hurt in here?
Let's go this
Still 24. The front door is ajar. One female is out. We're making announcements at the door. We have units in the back. 10-4.
I'm pushing up right now, alright?
Yo, if that last shot that the cops heard when they was at the door is the last shot that to end her husband, that's crazy, bro. Cause I mean they could have stopped it if they had went in, but obviously they didn't know what the situation was. But they had time. They literally had time to interrupt it. I guess if they had the shield, maybe they could have got in there with the shield if they was prepared with the shield at first. But I mean, who knows? But if that shot,
52-year-old Rohan Malcolm, and according to the conversation
What's
on the
that?
police radio, it was a targeted year-old Rohan Malcolm.
Subject down in the bedroom.
That subject down was 52-year-old Rohan Malcolm, and according to the conversation on the police radio, it was a
52. What you is this guy? This guy don't look. This guy looks young. My man looks still young. He still party. Got a cup in his hand. What's that? That's a vodka cranberry or something. This is karaoke. My man still look young, bro, for 52. Nah. How old was this picture? He looks too young for 52. He's still out there in the streets getting it. That's probably why he cheating. He out there in these streets. He's still acting like he young, probably. I mean, if he is cheating.
targeted shot. And according to the conversation on the police radio, it was a targeted shot.
Looks like a bullet to the head.
They said a bullet to the head? That might have been the last shot. That might have been the last shot. She probably figured, the cops are here. I'm already in trouble for shooting him. If I'm gonna get in trouble, you know what I mean? She was probably on some, I might as well just finish you. You know what I mean? Just like on some, like you're not gonna be out here, with your shoulder healing up while I'm in jail. You know what I mean? Who knows?
10-4, 1 to the head. Is that you guys in the rear?
Hey guys, do me a favor, get inside for right now. Find shelter. Yeah. Hey my man, go inside your house. Go inside the house.
And real quick, I want to tell you about this free app called Upside that gets you cash back on daily essentials
Hey, my
like
man,
gas and
go mind your
groceries.
business.
You can use it every
Mind your
single time you're at
business.
the pump because it's so easy, it's free, and of course, that cash back. This is actual real cash back too.
What is
It's
this?
money that appears in your Upside app that you can transfer straight into your bank account. So here's
Oh,
what you
word?
do. You download the Upside app for free and you buy whatever you're planning on purchasing. Pay as usual using your debit or a credit card, then file that claim in the app and that's it. Then you can get paid. To find out how much you could save with Upside, click the link in the description or scan the QR code on your screen. Use our promo code LC News to get an extra 25 cents back on every gallon on your first tank of gas.
Oh,
The
word?
home quickly became an active crime scene.
Says you know who she is, and then
She didn't even want to speak to us, so.
do you have 14 for her or no?
No, she didn't want to speak to us.
Channel
I'm gonna wait till cops come and see what Sarge wants to do.
Um,
Can you help him out with the tape for now?
she's gonna
Delta
take
24, we have any units in the back still?
52, we all clear the back.
Damn, Florida, got them thick cops, bro. Damn.
Hey, can one of you guys help her out with the tape?
You got a couple Yankee units back here.
Somebody mama over there.
Careful, we're gonna replace you guys with
That's
patrol.
my
Also,
mama
any
right
patrolmen
there.
on this channel, please bring the crime scene tape up front here to the house.
Any unit that can clear and copy, road 94, 38, 46 on.
Jen, I think you should bring it out further. I think you should bring it out further. Look, you could bring it right here. Wrap it around this tree and go around. Come. Bring it. Wrap it around this tree.
Yo, how many cops does it take to do this?
Tough
46, put us back on the 38 on our...
Yeah, I want to get to the
Do you
inter.
have a license on you?
Tough
It's in my phone, in the room.
Okay.
Phone on the room, in the room.
Yeah, it's in my phone. What's your name?
Oh, French, I'm
Can you
trying to
spell it
help
for
you
me?
on that 33 for now.
D-E
N-I-S-E,
N-I-S-E. Do you have a middle name?
Damn,
Nicole.
Can you spell it for me?
her name is Denise.
N-I.
Anybody out here named Denise, she got y'all looking bad out here, bro.
Spell it for me.
M-A-L.
M-A-L.
Got all the Denises out here looking bad right now.
What's your date of birth?
6479.
6479.
647.
My voice spelled out.
64 is just June.
We'll let you know
Fourth?
when we'll be going out with them shortly, okay?
Damn, bro, got y'all Geminis looking bad out here, bro.
Mike Alpha Lima, Charlie Oscar Lima Mike.
Geminis looking bad out here right now.
Delta Echo November. India Sierra Echo. Middle initial is going to be November. DOB 0604 1979, black female.
Alright, hey, just make sure you keep an eye on her. Okay?
Yep.
She's moving around.
That's how y'all Geminis carrying on. Y'all
Just
just snapping out here. Just snapping.
You're, yep, keep an eye on her. You can check on her, say, hey, you know, are you okay? And then that's it. Just make sure she's good back there.
The only thing she asked was about the kids.
You can tell her that the kids are with
tell
us.
them, yeah.
They're safe.
Yep.
And that's nothing else.
Pretty. Take off.
Huh?
Let's take off.
Yeah.
You want me
I don't know who lives here that we try to call, but it looks like it might be empty.
talking to her at all?
I just got her name.
From there, Denise wasn't free to go, but thankfully her sons were safe. But obviously, you want to know what happened. So she was taken down to the police station and Mirandized. And y'all know how interrogations go. First step, it's the softer questions. Learn about the suspect, get the background info, that type of stuff.
Is it your ex-husband?
Not my husband.
But you're separating. Is that correct? You were getting a divorce? Your son told me you were getting a divorce. You hadn't gotten it yet, though. Okay, just wanted to clarify.
Wait, so if y'all was getting a divorce, I mean, why would him cheating or whatever still be an issue? Y'all already came up with a plan. All right, the plan is to get a divorce. So, was there an argument that happened that day?
Good kid, by the way. I ain't. He's a great kid. He really is. He told me a little bit about the history with you guys. Look at me, huh? You told me a little bit about the history. And I'm sorry you had to go through that. Okay, honestly, nobody should have to deal with somebody betraying them on a constant basis. He also told me you guys were living separately in the house. How long has that been going on?
Separately, a year and a half.
So you've been living in 2 different rooms for a year and a half. Not before that?
Oh, no, before that.
Okay, because he wasn't sure. Anyway, yeah. He didn't even know you had a gun.
Hmm?
He didn't even know you owned guns. He was like, I've never seen him shoot before. I was taking my kid out at like 10, so I guess I was weird like that. Did you just buy that?
No.
No.
Maybe a year ago.
Oh, you had that long? Just kept it from the kids for their safety?
Yes.
Okay. Denise, talk to me. Look at me. You want to talk to him? We can talk to him.
I'm James, by the way.
He's better looking than I am.
I
Yeah,
should
sorry.
introduce myself before I
That's
came
rude of
in.
me to not
I'm
introduce
James.
you. I'm like, I know he's a good looking guy.
Just got this new kick where I'm growing my hair out like your son, so it's like.
As you can tell, it's to my disdain.
I'm the young one.
I'm the old one. When were you born?
Huh?
It's like the black guy is just there to make her feel comfortable, I guess. Obviously, the white older guy, he's the more. I'm assuming he's the more experienced person. I'm assuming because just off of his age and the fact that he's the one that's leading the conversation, or leading the interrogation. But she bought a gun a year ago. Why? Was she thinking about doing this a year ago and finally got the courage to do it? Which would be kind of a stretch to think. Why would you be thinking about a year? Why would it take you a year to do it? But, man.
What year were you born?
79.
Oh, God, I'm still older than everybody. Oh, you young bucks.
I'll take it.
Your watch?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a smartwatch?
Yes.
Okay.
Like 79? That means she was like 45 maybe when this happened last year? Right? I mean, she was like 45. Damn. You wait till 45 years old to throw the rest of your life away? Golly, bro.
Can you do me a favor and give that to him for me? We have to take it from you.
Is that connected to your phone?
No.
Oh.
Does it have its own phone number?
No.
Okay. Just want to make
I've never
sure.
seen that one.
Can you shut those off?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, just leave it then.
Second step, make sure the trust is earned, then dig a little deeper.
So, your son didn't tell me if your husband was abusive. I'm just going to go out and say it. I'm trying to be as cordial as possible, but.
No, he wasn't physically abusive. No.
So you bought the gun.
He wasn't abusive, so he didn't hit you. You still chose to shoot him.
A year and a half ago.
So that means you can't even be on some self-defense type shit. You can't even come at it like that now.
Not to protect yourself from him?
No.
Okay.
I don't think it's a year and a half ago, maybe a year ago.
Why did you buy it?
Pawn shop.
What kind of gun was it again?
Wait, she said she got it from a barbershop?
Who'd you get it from?
Pawn shop.
Oh, a pawn shop.
What kind of gun was it again?
30.
A 380 or 38?
Ooh, a dirty 38? She got him with a dirty 38. Damn, man. I know that boy Peanut Live 215 would be proud. If you know, you know.
Okay. And it was. I saw it for a half a second. This is semi-automatic, right? So it was a. What do you remember what kind it was? Because
Beretta?
I'm sorry.
Beretta? Beretta?
Burma.
Beretta.
Beretta.
I think it's a 38.
Have you ever shot before that you got that gun, or is this the first time you owned one?
The first time I owned one. I've been to the range a couple times.
Yeah.
Third step, when the time is right, you ask what happened.
I mean, we already pretty much know.
Man, did the husband know she had that? Cause why are you buying a gun and your family don't know?
But, you know, I want to hear your side of the story. I want to get it from you because you have a right to tell me what's going on.
I just snapped. I couldn't do it anymore.
What made you upset?
We've been going back and forth. I was gonna move out. He kept saying I'm gonna take the kids away from him. It's better we stay together, but I don't want to live like that.
So what happened?
I was gonna move out before.
What made you upset?
I just snapped. I couldn't do it anymore.
What made you upset?
We've been going back and forth. I was gonna move out. He kept saying I'm gonna take the kids away from him. It's better we stay together, but I don't want to live like that.
So what happened tonight that made you, as you put it, snap?
It's just the lies, the constant lies, the constant. You don't want me to move out. You don't want me to leave. You keep saying you want your family, but you don't because you keep doing what you're doing. So we're gonna do we're gonna have a little family thing tomorrow.
Barbecue?
Because it's Labor Day. So we went to Sam's, we got meat, we got stuff, and we're gonna
Like a cookout barbecue? Okay. When did you do that today?
Yeah. So we came back and all of a sudden he's telling me his friends need him to come and go somewhere and he's gonna go with his friend Chris. And then I see a bag. If you're going with Chris, why do you need a bag? So the lies just keep coming again and again and again.
What bag?
Yeah, it's almost like an overnight bag.
Like a backpack?
No,
Like a duffel bag?
almost like a carry-on, but a tiny one. Like
Oh.
you went on a business trip and you have the...
Yeah. Did it have an extended handle and all
Yeah,
that?
that type of one.
Gotcha. Okay, so you confront him with that. What happens now?
We just started arguing.
And where were you when this happened? The arguing part.
In the room.
Which
We
room?
found him
I'm sorry?
in the room,
Which room?
the middle room.
Which is his room or your room?
Yeah, his room.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
Well, did you bring the gun in with you or did you have to go get it?
I don't know.
You went and got it? Where was it?
It's in my room.
There at your bedroom? Did you keep it locked away somewhere?
Yeah, I have a little, came in a little case and then I keep it in the closet.
What kind of case? Like a little black case? They usually come in like little plastic black cases.
That one.
Yeah.
But then I usually hide it in, I have a lot of stuff packed up in my closet. So I usually just hide it behind the stuff because nobody goes in my closet.
Like a shelf up high?
So homie said, yo, my friend needs me to do something. I'm gonna go link up with him. Now, was this him saying that he wasn't gonna be at the barbecue, the family barbecue, or was this the day before the family barbecue? Was the barbecue today, or I thought she said it was tomorrow. So, what did she think that he was gonna go spend the night with some girl? Like Was he leaving to not come back the same day? Did he say he was spending the night out? Because it wouldn't make sense for him to be saying, "Oh, my family this. I want to make it work," but then at the same time, do some overnight stay with some random whoever he might be dealing with. Oh man, this is messy, bro.
So that's where it was when you went to go get it?
Yeah, I tossed the case in the dirty basket.
The laundry basket?
The laundry basket.
Was it loaded already? Yes?
Yes.
You loaded it, like that's how you put it away, you have it loaded. What does that mean, like full magazine in one in the chamber? Like did you have to rack it?
Yeah, I have to rack it.
Now you might be thinking, why would you need to go get a gun because your husband wanted to go on a trip with his friends? But for Denise, it runs a little deeper than that.
You mind telling me what made you go get it?
I just felt betrayed. Because last night we were talking happy and the whole family thing, and he always does that. He always makes it seem like we're working on our relationship, and then he just sideswipe it with some BS.
How long has this been going on?
Like 2 years.
Oh, she about to say 2 years. I thought she was gonna say since I known him. If she said since I known him, then I would have been like, bro, you chose him. If he's always been like this, why kill him? Why kill him now? If he always been like this, then he's not the problem. You're the problem because you chose that. But if it's only if he changed and started doing this the past 2 years, then I could see the frustration.
Like 2 years. Almost 3 years.
So you, did he specify anything today that, like you said he was gonna go with his friends, and like at what point did you get mad?
Maybe an hour before everything happened. Because I said we were just planning the barbecue and everything, and then obviously he had this planned it out all along. So the whole barbecue was a lie. So he just made it seem like his friends just called and they're planning some road trip out of town and he's just gonna go for a day or two. What are you talking about? Why you gotta sleep out? I don't understand. So we just started arguing.
And that was about an hour before you got your gun?
Well, that's when he mentioned the trip, that he's gonna go. So we just started arguing from then, but it didn't get heated until like an hour later when I realized he was serious. I thought he was serious, he was going.
So were you in his room when you found out he was serious? When you realized it anyway?
No, the whole conversation was in his room. We were in the kitchen, in my room, and in his room.
But once you realized he was serious,
We were in his room.
and that's when you walked out and went to your bedroom and got the gun? So tell me what happens when you walk back in.
Nothing.
Well,
I just pulled the trigger.
how many times?
I don't know. Felt like a lot.
More than 2?
Yes.
When the cops showed up, and start giving you commands.
They heard another shot when the cops pulled up.
They heard one more pop. One more loud bang. What was that? Denise, I know what it is. I just need you to get it off your chest. Look at me. Don't let it eat you up. Get it off your chest. You'll sleep better. You'll live better.
You'll sleep better in jail? You'll live better? I don't know if you'll live better.
Talk to me. Look at me. Thanks. Hey. Look at me. I'm right here. Hey. Tell me.
You shouldn't have lied. You should just let us divorce.
But why the last shot? Was he... Did he say something to you that really pissed you off at the last time? Where'd you shoot him?
I think that was in the head.
It's okay, you can tell us.
This was last year. Less than a year ago.
Where'd you shoot? Was it in the back of the head? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I guess so.
What's more scary is Denise confessed she planned to shoot one more person.
I heard him yelling. I just froze.
The one more person? Well, she has 2 kids. I think it was 2 boys, so I don't think she was going to shoot any of her kids. She was probably going to shoot herself.
That pissed you off again? So that last shot was supposed to be for you, but you pointed it at him instead because he was yelling? Tell me. You tell me in your own words. Don't let me guess at this. I don't want to guess. It's okay. We're almost done. Let's just get this out and over with. Hang in there, okay? Couple more minutes. Was he on the ground when you shot him the last time?
Yeah, he was on the ground.
Was he on his stomach or on his back?
He was on his back.
Okay. And when you shot him that last time, where did you shoot him? Look at me. It stopped you from and it pushed you to shoot him again. What did he say to you? It does matter. Every little bit matters.
It's okay. I did it.
I understand, but it does matter, honey. It does matter.
I didn't. And they didn't say anything.
How do I know that if you don't tell me everything?
Because
if I know this
heard
much,
the noise, they didn't say anything.
but if they were in the living room, the living room's right there.
They didn't say it.
Can you answer this for me, Denise? Were you outside the room or inside the room when you shot him?
Why does that matter?
Just into the door.
And did you ever go into the room?
Went in and closed the door behind me.
Okay. So understand that there's shell casings on the outside of the bedroom, and then there's shell casings on the inside.
Yeah, so I got the doorway and I stepped in and closed the door.
Okay. So how close were you when you shot him the last time?
Same distance, I guess, where you are, from where I am.
Okay. Did you shoot him in the head?
I guess.
It's not a guess. You would know.
I guess so.
It's either yes or no, Denise. Did you?
My boy's sounding kind of sweet right now. Did he sound like that when he first started talking? My man got some zest on that tongue. Maybe that's why they brought him in. You know, just a black zesty guy to kind of like make her feel extra comfortable. I mean, hey, I respect the strategy.
Stand over him and shoot him in the head. It's not going to change anything.
I didn't stand over. Where you are.
And you're aiming towards his...
Or maybe he's acting zesty to be, I guess, less confrontational with his tone. Maybe that's a strat too. That's probably a little strategy right there too. Who knows?
Okay. Sweetie, it's not going to change anything. I just want you to understand that.
But it doesn't change anything, then why you keep going?
Exactly. If it's not going to change anything, then why you keep asking me about it then? Clearly, it'll change something. And what I think they're trying to do, I think they're trying to make sure that by her revealing that she shot from like a distance or whatever, it's not like, oh, it's self-defense, like he tried to attack her. She can't change her story later. If she went close to him and shot him directly in the face or head, whatever, they can look at it as this was an execution. You know what I mean? Which obviously would be first degree. You know, it's not low. It's not, well, it's probably still first degree even if you don't execution style. But it's basically to just make sure there's no room for the defense to say that this wasn't first degree or she didn't mean to kill him or this was self-defense. Like, they're just trying to eliminate all of those theories by her saying, yeah, I went right over him and I executed. You know what I mean?
Because I want to hear the truth. And I want to hear it come out of your mouth. Okay. Did he hit you at all?
No, she already said that he wasn't abusive.
What about in the past?
No. He wasn't abusive.
He's not an abusive person, and it's not like a beat up or anything. It'd be more like a toss up or something. But he has never like caught me and hit me and beat me up or anything like that. No.
What about tonight?
No.
Bro, how you asked the same question 3 times? Now I see why you was quiet and why he was talking. He was way more effective than you, bro. You just asked her 3 times, was he abusive? First you just said it flat out, was he abusive? That covers all areas. That covers now, that covers the past, that covers even if you thought he was going to become abusive. Was he abusive? No. How about in the past? Like, how far in the past you thinking? 2 years ago? Even if he was abusive 2 years ago, that has nothing to do with now. If he hasn't been abusive for 2 years, he's not abusive anymore. And then she says, no, he wasn't abusive in the past. He's not that kind of person. And then you're going to say, how about tonight? What? That just annoyed me just now. I don't know why that just annoyed me just now. Oh my God, bro. How about tonight? How about today? She said he wasn't abusive, period.
Hit me and beat me up or anything like that. No.
What about tonight?
No, we're just arguing.
Okay.
He didn't put his hands on.
Okay. Were you angry? Which is why you went to go get your gun?
What? Yo, where was he this entire interrogation? Where was why is he asking questions like he just got here? We just went over all of that just now. You was here the entire was he not here the entire time? He was here the entire time. Bro, why is he talking like he wasn't here this entire time? Oh my god, he's annoying me right now. What the hell?
Describe me what your emotions are. Angry? Which is why you went to go get your gun? Describe me what your emotions are.
Shoot.
Betrayed.
And I think you have every right to feel that way. I would be betrayed too. Did you feel better after you shot him? No? Did you feel somewhat relieved? Because this is a man that you have children with, correct? And this is a man that I know you love, because as much as you want to...
I think a better follow-up question after he said, oh, how, did you feel relieved? And she said no. He should have followed up with, how did you feel after you shot him? Like, how did you feel? Like, you gotta, I'm no detective, but I would think that you would want to ask open-ended questions, like questions that don't end, like questions that can't be answered with a yes or no. You don't want to ask questions that can be answered with a yes or no. Like, you want them to elaborate. You want to hear their thought process with their answer. You know what I mean? That's what I would assume, to get the best answers, to get the best, results out of the interrogation, to get them to talk. I don't know. He seems like he's brand new, bro. Like, he's like a year and a half on the job or something. Like, he just got transferred to interrogation.
And like I always tell people, when you have kids with someone, whether you want to love them or not, you can't help it, because he gave you two handsome...
Bro, she not even trying to hear you, bro. You just chatting right now, bro. I know. I'm really getting on him right now, but he's annoying me, bro, because he asked like 2 questions that would make you think he wasn't in the room this whole time. I think he's getting annoyed too.
Boys.
He's scratching his head.
He did.
He did.
How do you feel right now?
I'm worried for my dishonest.
In what way?
I should have been there. I wish they weren't there.
I know. Where's the gun at? Where'd you put the gun?
I think when he told me to come hold my hand up, I think I put it on the desk in the room.
Okay.
I think so.
And you came out and you were apprehended by the police? Okay. And where were your boys at that point?
Outside. But she didn't know. She didn't know that though.
I know, because I locked the door behind me. When I was in the room, the door was locked, so I would only be guessing where they were.
Okay. Was there anyone else in the house other than the 4 of you?
No.
And you lived there with your 2 sons and your husband, correct?
Yeah.
Does your husband ever like leave and stay long periods of time, or go out for 2 days or 3 days and then come back home?
No, he'll stay all day sometimes. Pretend he has to go to work and fix something at work, or his friends call him to do something.
What does he do for work?
IT.
And where do you think he is when he's out, when he's supposed to be working?
Another woman.
Do you have any confirmation that that's true, or?
I found out about someone, which is why we were in separate rooms.
Look, I can understand when it comes to cheating, emotions can run so high. But to shoot and kill your husband and the father of your children who happen to be at home over infidelity, that can't be the reason, can it?
So tonight, did you mention anything about infidelity tonight during your argument?
Yes.
And what did he say?
He said he was just gonna go hang out with his friends.
And did you believe that?
I'm not gonna lie. If what she's saying is accurate, about, let's say, the day before the barbecue, they was talking about, fixing their relationship, being about family, him wanting to not get divorced, wanting to have his family because he didn't want her to take the boys away from him, and he wanted to make it work. And then maybe he brought up the idea of having this family barbecue. I don't know if it was just them for the barbecue or if they had other people coming over or not. But if it was his idea to not get the divorce, try to make the family work, and also push this family barbecue, and then when it was time to do the family barbecue, he says that he got a phone call from his friends and that he's going to go and see them, and he'll probably be back in about a day or two. And if it's not normal for him to do like stuff like that, especially when she has trust issues with you because she's seen something that involved you and another woman, I'm not gonna lie, it's not a good look for him. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that sounds terrible. Like a terrible timing to be like, yo, I gotta go link up with my friends, even though I'm trying. It doesn't sound like you're trying to save your family. It doesn't sound like you're trying to make things work for your family. Especially if you plan a barbecue, and then if she's getting everything all together for the barbecue, and it's barbecue day, and then you decided that you gotta get out, you gotta dip. There's no family barbecue without you. I don't know. If that's accurate, that sounds kind of crazy to be accurate, bro. I have a hard time believing that because that sounds crazy. It sounds crazy, bro. So I can't really fully believe it because we don't have his side of the story. We don't have the dad's side of the story. I don't know if the kids were involved in conversations enough to be able to tell the truth of what happened. But that side, her side of the story, not saying that she's lying. I'm just saying that sounds really far-fetched. Like, you know what I mean? It sounds a little far-fetched, man. Because is he really that terrible of a person to leave the day of the barbecue before the barbecue starts? That's a real scumbag thing to do. And I can't really just go on like, I know, I believe her. I can't really just say that. You know what I mean? That sounds too crazy.
What did you say to him?
He was fine.
And what did he say to you?
Just his door.
He didn't say that did he tell you his friends he was going to go hang out with?
Huh?
Did he tell you the friends that he was going with? Or?
He did. His friend had a birthday dinner recently. We were all supposed to go, but I didn't feel like I let him and the boys go. That was Sunday. So he was claiming it's the same friend still celebrating his birthday and was going to go to Port St. Lucie.
Do you still think the same girl is around? Or do you think it's someone new?
I think it's her.
Have you ever met her in person?
No.
Just talked to her on the phone?
I mean, if your wife thinks you're cheating, it's over with. For the boys' trips, the boys' trips is over with. If she thinks you're cheating, boys' trips is done. Any trip you're going on, she got to be there now until she feels comfortable with you being out there by yourself. Like there's no more boys trips. Once you mess up the trust, boys trips is over. It's over with. Boys trips is over with. You know what I mean? So I guess his mistake is not bringing her, unless maybe she can't just go on a trip like that, maybe because of work or something. But still, if she can't come, you can't go because you messed up the trust. If you mess up the trust, if she can't go, you can't go. Simple as that. You know what I mean?
And does he have, like, I call it a throwdown phone. Does he have a throwdown phone?
He has his personal phone and his work phone.
And do you believe that he's using his personal phone or his work phone to meet up with this girl?
His personal phone.
And when you confronted him tonight again about infidelity, what did he deny it?
He did.
But you didn't believe him?
No.
And then you felt betrayed?
I did.
Because he pretty much told you a story again, another story.
How do you just want to know? Why plan the cookout? Why plan all these things and then come an hour later to tell me your friend is going to Port St. Lucie? That was planned. That didn't just pop up out of nowhere. You had it all planned.
And even if it did just pop up, if you had all this planned with your family to do this barbecue, especially when your family is struggling right now to stay together, why would you still accept to go on this trip if your boy just randomly told you, hey, yo, we out, we over here? Like, bro, you about to lose your wife, possibly your kids? Bro, you gotta take care of that. If the ship is sinking, you can't just go hop on another ship and think you're gonna come back 2 days later and the ship is still gonna be afloat. You gotta fix the ship. Hey, yo, I can't go over there right now. I gotta fix this ship, bro. I gotta patch up these holes in this ship, bro. You know what I mean? So if what she's saying is accurate, why would you plan this party and say all these good things about bringing the family back together and fixing everything, and then when it's time to actually do the activity, you want to dip? You know what I mean? Unless something else happened, unless they had an argument earlier and maybe he wasn't in the mood to do the barbecue anymore, maybe he was pissed off and decided to go do that instead. I mean, I don't know the whole story. I don't know if she's telling the whole story. I can only take some of what she's saying. I can't really take it as factual.
You had no plans of doing any cookout or barbecue. It was all a lie.
Yeah? Do you feel stupid?
I did.
And you're a little bit upset at him? Because you felt...
I keep believing every time he comes with this crap.
Yeah. He's telling you a dream, or trying to sell you a dream, and you're unfortunately falling back into the trap. And what's your husband's name?
Call him Ronnie.
Ronnie? Did Ronnie know you had a gun?
He believed me. I didn't show it to him.
So when you walked out of the room the first time and went into your room to get your gun, did you tell him you were going to go get it?
No.
And then when you appeared with it, did you say anything to him?
I just told him I'd had enough. I said enough.
You've had enough. You're tired.
It's a pretty sad ending. Denise.
So he never seen her with the gun. She said that she told him and he believed her that she had it, but he never seen it. Bro, if I'm married, my wife has a gun, I need to see this gun. You ain't gonna just have a gun in the crib and I don't know what it looks like or where it is. Like, what? And if I don't have a gun, you're not gonna have a gun. If I don't have a gun, you're not gonna have a gun. We're both not gonna have a gun. Like, what the fuck? What are we talking about? This is why I don't care for having guns in the house, bro. Because when you have a person that's emotionally unstable, they black out, and then shit like this happen. Shit like this happen. Usually it's the kids. The kids get a hold of it, they play around with it, and they're shooting themselves by accident, or shooting somebody else by accident, or they take it and they go shoot up a school, right? But look at this. She went and bought the gun. For what reason? For what reason? She didn't say she had a reason to buy the gun. She just went and bought the gun. And then she ended up using it on her husband.
And Rohan's kids are now left without both parents. Denise initially faced a premeditated murder charge and was held without bond. But this week, she pleaded guilty to 1 count of second-degree murder with a firearm. And she learned her fate of how long she'll be behind bars for the next 21 years. But we can't forget about another person.
21 years? That's short. That is short. And what it said? Did it say second degree? Is that what it said? Second degree murder?
Pleaded guilty to 1 count of second-degree murder with the firearm. And she learned this week she pleaded guilty to 1 count of second-degree murder with a firearm.
Second degree murder? What? What's the difference between first degree and second degree? Because she left the room, went looked for her gun, came back and shot him. Like, hey Google, what's the difference between first degree and second degree murder?
First-degree murder involves premeditation and intent to kill, while second-degree murder is typically an intentional killing without premeditation or a death resulting from extreme recklessness.
Right, so second degree murder is an intentional killing without premeditation. So hey Google, what's considered premeditation and intent to kill for first degree? What's considered that?
Premeditation and intent to kill for first-degree murder are crucial mental states that distinguish it from lesser forms of homicide. While the exact definitions can vary slightly by jurisdiction, here's a general breakdown. Intent to kill. This means the defendant had the specific purpose or desire to cause the death of another person. It's not enough that the death occurred. The prosecution must prove the defendant wanted the victim to die. This can be inferred from actions, words, and the circumstances surrounding the killing. Premeditation and deliberation. These two concepts are often linked and refer to the mental process the defendant went through before the killing. Premeditation. This means the defendant thought about the act beforehand. It implies some degree of planning or forethought. Deliberation. This suggests the defendant weighed the decision to kill, considered the consequences, and then decided to go through with it. It implies a cold state of blood, meaning the act wasn't purely impulsive or committed in the heat of passion. Key aspects and examples that can indicate premeditation and deliberation include time to reflect. While there's no fixed time period.
Okay. I see, I get it. Alright, I understand. So the reason why, based off what Google just told me, reason why it wasn't first degree is first degree means that you had time between deciding that you was going to kill the person and then actually killing them. So basically you had time to plan it, you had time to think about it, time to cool off. Like I said right here, it says something about a heat of passion. Like it said it wasn't an impulsive or committed in a heat of passion. So clearly, I mean, the way she describes it, it was impulsive, it was committed in a heat of passion, a heat of like anger. It just, she just snapped, right? So it's like AKA heat of passion snapped. But what was getting me though, cause I was seeing what it says intent to kill, like it says the defendant wanted the victim to die. Yeah, she wanted him to die because that last shot I'm pretty sure she shot him in the head. That last shot. That means that she wanted the victim to die. Because she already shot him a couple times before that. So what was the need for the last shot when the cops is calling you to come outside? So that's kind of like mixed, because it's like clearly she wanted the victim to die because she shot him in the head. Intentionally, execution style. But it also initially started as a heat of passion. So, I don't know, man. 21 years is kind of short. Because that guy was 52 years old. You know, he already lived a little over half his lifetime. And you know what I'm thinking also? I'm thinking to myself, what if he wasn't going to see some girl? Not saying that we know for a fact that he was not. But we also don't know for a fact that he was. Did the cops go through his phone and see text messages of him linking up, planning a link up with a girl during that time that he was going to be away with his friends? Don't know. Did they interact with his friend to find out if he really was going to be meeting up with them and what they were going to be doing? I mean, I get it. Being upset about someone making plans with you and then last minute saying they're not going to be available to be there for those plans. Yeah, that sucks. That's like the equivalent of being stood up. It must definitely hurt to get stood up by your husband. You know, your life partner that you chose, that you chose to trust. And betrayal, yeah, betrayal definitely sucks. You know, betrayal is the worst. It's one of the worst things because for it to be betrayal, it'll have to be someone that you trusted. Someone that you know. Only someone that you know and that you trust can betray you. You can't get betrayed by a stranger. You know, so betrayals, they hurt. Because betrayals are coming from someone that you don't expect it to come from. That's why it's a betrayal. Because it wasn't something you thought would happen. You know? It's something that shouldn't have happened. Anyway, leave it as that, man. That's tough.
And she learned her fate of how long she'll be behind bars.
21 years.
For the next 21 years. But we can't forget about another person in this case, Rohan. According to a GoFundMe, his family was devastated by his death, especially with how violent it was. In the post, his loved ones write, quote, "Dear friends and supporters, we come together in heartache to honor the memory of Rohan Malcolm, who was tragically taken from us in an act of violence that has left our community grieving. Rohan was not just a friend, a brother, or a son. He was a beacon of light, known for his kindness, laughter, and unwavering support for others." Denise Malcolm did get 275 days of time served. According to reports, the children are in the custody of a guardian. As a part of Denise's plea agreement, she must also pay $23,500 in restitution to her children's guardian. Thanks for joining us here on Law and Crime. I'm Elizabeth Milner.
That's tough, bro. That's tough, man. She snapped. I'm not gonna lie. Based on her story, I'm not gonna lie. If that is accurate, if what she said is accurate, I feel for her for sure. I definitely feel for her. That's nasty work. If you're going through a possible divorce, like say she was getting ready to divorce him, and then he talks her out of it. Make statements of, hey, I don't want you to leave, because if you leave, you know, I don't want you to end up taking my kids away. I want us to be a family. We're better off working this out. Yada, yada, yada. And then she gives in and chooses to trust you or to believe you and to make it work because deep down she still loves you and want the family to be together. And then you also talk her into this idea of having a family barbecue and we're gonna be together as a family, and I'm guessing this made her happy and she thought everything was all good. And then the very next day, when it's time for the barbecue, all of a sudden your friend hits you up and tells you that he's celebrating something or whatever he's doing, whatever he called you for. Doesn't even matter what he called you for. He could have said, hey, I'm getting married today. Yeah, I just met this girl, I'm getting married today. I need you to be my best man. Pull up. Like, it doesn't matter what the hell he called you for. If it's last minute, like she's claiming it to be, then whatever's last minute from him, unless he's in the damn hospital with 9 shots like 50 Cent fighting for his life, there's no reason why you should be leaving your family's barbecue for that. Unless it's something where your friend is on his deathbed, or your friend has got into a crazy car accident and he's like he's on life support or something, or unless it's something life altering, you should have been at the barbecue with your family, committing to that. And if that's what she's saying and that's really what happened, then yeah, I feel for her. She has all reason to be upset. But it doesn't give you the right to shoot somebody. I feel for her. I believe she had all the right to be upset. If that's the case, if that's what happened, she has all the right to be upset, bro. I would be upset too. I think anybody would be upset. If they were in a relationship, they have a family, they've been trying to make it work, it hasn't been, you checked out, the person checks you back in, you think everything's gonna be okay now, they give you promises of like effort that they're gonna put in, and when it's time for the effort to be shown, they bail. And then on top of that, she's saying that she thinks he's not bailing for the friend, but he's bailing because there's another girl in the picture. Yeah, I can see why she would flip out. Still don't give you the right to shoot somebody though. And that's the bottom line. The only thing she should have done at that point was just follow through with that divorce if that's really what she wanted to do. If you really don't want him in your life, just follow through with the divorce. Because why kill him and ruin your life at the same time? But I guess she didn't think of it that way. Oh well. Oh well. Let me pack it up, man. Hit the like button if you like the video. Subscribe if you're new.
Do it!
And feel free to leave a comment. Let me know if there's any other videos I should react to. If I react to it, you'll get a shout out. Yeah, boy. So hopefully you guys stay good, man. Stay healthy, man. Stay mentally fit. Like, try not to be stressed out. Don't let nobody cost you your freedom. If you get upset with someone, just remove yourself from that situation. And by remove yourself, I'm not saying if you're married, get divorced that day. I mean, just walk away. As far as like, leave the room, leave the apartment, leave the house, leave the building. Take a walk. Come back with a cooler head, and then make a decision as to what you want to do. But whatever you want to do, make sure it doesn't involve violence. You have the opportunity to restart. You have the opportunity to start over new, start over fresh. Don't let somebody dictate the rest of your life by having them have power over your emotions. Don't let somebody have you crash out to the point where not only you ruin theirs, but you also ruin your own life. Don't crash out. Don't do no kamikaze. If you gotta leave somebody, leave them, and just work on creating a better situation for yourself. Just chalk it up to the game. Chalk it up to the game of life. To say, you know what? If it's a relationship, damn, that was a bad pick. You know what I mean? I shouldn't have chose that girl, or I shouldn't have chose that guy. That was a bad pick. Learn from it. You can meet somebody else. A lot of people be acting like the person that they're with is the only person they can be with. It's not true. You can meet somebody else. You only have one life. Don't throw your life away over one person. Alright, that's all I gotta say, man. I hope somebody heard that message and it helped them. I'll catch you on the next video.